task of Lab1 is to find the mutual friends using the MapReduce algorithm. This is the input that we would be passing to the MapReduce algorithm. Moving on to the code, in the mapper function, we are taking the input and splitting it by hyphen. This would be dividing it into two parts. The first part would be this, and the second part would be this. We are storing the first part in friend1, and we are splitting the second part with comma, and we are iterating through the loop. And each time, if the friend2 value is less than friend1, we are concatenating friend2 with friend1, and if friend1 is less than friend2, we are concatenating friend1 with friend2, and the output of the mapper function would be this word that we have just created by concatenation with the whole list, which is the second part. Moving on to the reducer function, we are taking the values and we have created a hash map and a string builder. We have taken those values and we are iterating through them. Each time we are creating a temporary array that would be splitting the friends values with the comma. Then we are iterating through the array, and if the hash map already has it as a key, we are appending the value to the result. Otherwise, we are putting it into the hash map. If the friend is common in both the list, the second time it would go to the if condition. Otherwise, every time it would be going to the else condition. And then there we are writing the output of the reducer function as the key, the same key that we received from the mapper, and the result would be the string builder SP. When we run this MapReduce program, as we can see over here, I have copied the input and then I have exported it as a jar file. And I have run the jar, and as you can see, this is the output. Moving on to the next task, running the queries using Solar. First I have run these commands, instance director generate, and then I have edited the schema file. You can see the edited schema file over here. I have added these input fields, and then I have created the Zomato tree and then the collection. After that, I have imported the data, and the queries that I ran are: I have filtered the data with votes in range between 500 to 1000, and this has been the output. And in the next query, I have filtered with city, a particular city name, with 1.5 boosting or the aggregate rating between 4.7 to the end. And this has been the output. And cuisines which are 0.5%, 0.5 implies 50% similar to Chinese, like Chinese, Japanese, would be reflected in the output. And in the next query, the words between Chinese and Japanese, where the number of words is less than 20, all those will be reflected in the output, as you can see. And price range from 3 to the end, and start rows from 0 to 10, and by sort by aggregate rating descending order, and country code 162, and sort by, and this is the output. This is all about task 1 and Solar.
The lab task to retrieve the top categories of YouTube videos. We have the mapper and reducer. In the mapper, we are seeing if the YouTube video has any category here. If it has any category, we are adding the category, setting the category and mapping it to value 1. In the reducer, we are summing the category values and then writing it. Similarly, for the other task, to view the top rated YouTube videos, in the mapper function, we are seeing if it has the rating column. If it has a rating column, we are seeing if the rating is in decimal value or not. If it has, we are mapping the rating value, and in the reducer, we are summing the rating value here. Here we are executing the jar file in the top videos. This is the input file. The map reduce is executed successfully. To view the output, we are displaying the output, the top 5 categories using this particular sort options. With options, the numerical column, the sorting by the second column in the reverse order, and we are retrieving the top 5 categories here. For the next task, we are executing the top rated videos, and we are viewing the output by displaying the output here in the reverse order. We are displaying the top 10 reviews of YouTube videos. For the next task, to execute the high queries, we have created the table and loaded the data of Zomato orders to the table. For the first query, here you can see, here we are displaying the restaurants from Zomato which has no online order. So here we can see these restaurants have no online order. For the next query, we are displaying all the countries that has placed the Zomato orders. Here we are grouping by country and counting the countries. Here you can see the list of country codes and their count of Zomato orders. In the next query, we are displaying top voted restaurants here. Here we are we are displaying the votes and in the reverse order of votes. Here is the output. Here these are the top 5 highly rated restaurants. In the next query, we are selecting the various cuisines ordered from Zomato. Here we are selecting top 20 of various cuisines. Here you can see the top 20 listed. This is all about the ICP.